Alrighty, back at it with Duelist Kingdom. As I have been watching the anime for a bit, I have got up to... What duel was I at? I saw Bakura and Yugi. Rex beat... Sorry, Joey beat Rex Raptor, and... Crap, what duel was I up to? Okay, Panic... halfway through Yugi and Panic. That's where I'm up to. Yugi started off and he got up to the point where Panic was like, the remaining monsters will destroy you, and then you see King of Yummy Makai's mouth opening. He hasn't summoned it yet, but at least I remember. Yeah, it's halfway through that duel, and that's where I've actually got the whole thing on DVD, believe it or not, if you're going back that many years. I do own seasons 1 to 5, the whole set of the Yu-Gi-Oh series on DVD, as Pegasus is playing against Mako in this match, and he starts off with Jigen Bakudan in defense mode. Mako he's performed, he hasn't won every match. I think he's won and lost about half and half, but he's been very entertaining to watch. As Mako summons Fiend Kraken, the first monster that he summoned against Yugi in their duel. He goes with 2 face-down spell or traps. And Jigen Bakudan will get a little bit of a drop due to the effect of Yumi on the field. Pegasus does have a rogue doll that he can counter-attack with. There is Diankido, the Cura Master, as well. Okay, good play from Pegasus. If you want to get advantage back, you have to definitely get Umi off Mako's field. Ooh, Magic Jammer. And Mako throws away a Boneheimer and keeps his Ocean on the field. It will keep Fiend Kraken at 1400. And Pegasus, he very much so will have to attack with Rogue Doll, because if Fiend Kraken gets to defense mode, he won't be able to destroy it. There's Diankido, 1 sec. Is there a little bit of switch lag? Yeah, okay. Every now and then we get a little bit of switch lag with one of the Switch consoles. It's a pretty old Switch, and a chunk of the back of it's missing, but I mean, it still does the job. Occasionally it just stalls for a bit and then it becomes good again. Which is why sometimes we see odd turns going for a bit longer than normal. We do also have on the other Switch, the right Joy-Con. Back in the day I used to pick it up using the Joy-Con from where it was sitting by the side of my bed, and I've kind of bent it a little bit, and it doesn't always connect, and sometimes the controller disconnects as well, but what can you do? Steel Shell now equipped to Aqua Spirit. 2200, Mako looking very good early on. I have since then learnt not to pick my Switch up, grabbing hold of one side of the Joy-Cons and just yeeting it onto where I'm up from off the floor. Alright, Dark Rabbit has been drawn from Pegasus with only Toon Summon Skull in his hand. If he draws a Toon World and then got another monster, he could be okay, but for the moment, Pegasus in trouble as Mako continues to chip away at the defenses. Dark Rabbit is destroyed. And Pegasus draws a D-Spell. Not a card he would have wanted to see. He activates it anyway. You could get rid of Umi. You could also get rid of Steel Shell. I guess if you want to destroy Aqua Spirit, you're better off getting rid of Steel Shell. Despite Mako's other monsters will get a 200 point buffer. And Power of Kaishin now. So Aqua Spirit will be back to 2100. And 2100 points of direct straight to Pegasus. He's only going to be able to get attacked by that 3 more times. Oh, Fissure. Clutch draw. That will turn the tide, at least for this turn, no pun intended. Although Pegasus still unable to get any monsters on the field. Mako, though, only 2 cards in hand. So despite all that attacking effort, Pegasus didn't lose a hell of a lot of life points. He did use a Denkido earlier on. And Mako summons Wow Warrior. A fish with arms, legs, and some very sharp teeth. Wow Warrior. Has anybody ever heard of the Wow signal? It was a signal that was detected in space, like, I think it was in the 60s or something. It was a long time ago. But they've never been able to find that electromagnetic signal or whatever it was, but it spelt out the word wow on their little signal graph. It's an interesting read. Google wow signal. Alright, Psychic Kappa was summoned, so 1450 and 600's 2050 all up, so Pegasus is going to be down to the 2800? Yeah, 2800. Mako's still sitting comfortable at 7800, so 5,000 points of difference between them. And Shine Palace, that will not help Pegasus at all. And if Mako manages to pull another monster to the field, he will get the win here. And such is the nature of Pegasus's deck, it can brick sometimes. Psychic Kappa is tributed, and that will do it. Sea King Dragon, 2200 with the effect of Umi, usually a 2000. And this will be it for Pegasus. Sea King Dragon is a cool card. He's like a Loch Ness monster fused with like a lizard of some sort, of some description. Alright, let's set him up again. Mako going up against Pegasus. We'll flip to Mako's perspective for this one. You see on the right there how it says time limit, no time limit? I wonder if that could be something of an interesting series. Speed Duel. There's actual Speed Duel decks in real life, but Speed Duel, we could give everyone like, could give them 3 minutes or something. And have like these really chaotic speed duels in the future. I mean, I'm gonna get through these series first so I can make room on my decks again. And oh, Crab Turtle and Turtle Oath straight off the bat for Mako in this one. That is a massive starting hand. Enchanting Mermaid down, although you do need to tribute monsters of 8 stars, so it is costly, but Crab Turtle is also very strong. 2550. There's Yurubi from Pegasus. Yurubi was in his starter deck. His original real world starter deck. Dark Rabbit was not for some reason. Which is strange. Like, I don't know why they didn't have some of those cards. Oh, that Spike Seed, that's a 5-star. And Mako can't summon. They had some like re-releases in speed duels and stuff. Maybe Dark Rabbit was in a I don't know if Pegasus had a speed duel deck though. I mean, I haven't bought physical Yu-Gi-Oh cards for a very, very long time. The digital versions of the game have kind of replaced the physical card game for me personally. Oh, there's Flying Fish. It's an 800-500 with 4 stars for some reason. Perfect if you were trying to tribute for a ritual to get Crab Turtle on the field. There is a Power of Kaishin as well, so Crab Turtle could be 2850. And it is. So 1350 is going to come off of Pegasus here from the attack on Yurubi. That's going to put him down to 6750, 6650. And I'll tell you what, getting Crab Turtle off the field, if Pegasus, he's got 7 cards, if he's got something that can get it off the field, Pegasus will have a big advantage because apart from Crab Turtle, Mako has absolutely nothing else to play. Alright, 2 face downs from Pegasus, 3 face downs from Pegasus, bruh, 4 face downs from Pegasus. Really? End phase? Wow, I would, of all the duels, to not be looking at a player's hand. What in the world has Pegasus drawn? Alright, Takraminas has been drawn from Mako, so this is going to be a heavy loss of life points. It's going to be 4350 if my math is right. So that's going to leave Pegasus with 2300. If I have calculated this correct. Hey, I am... Math was never one of my good points at school. But when it come to adding, subtraction and times tables, I was actually pretty good. Division, not so much. Any math outside of that, I never really took to. It was just those basic elements. Oh, flying elephant. 1850. So, Pegasus has played it in attack. It looks like he's going to go after Takraminas. Alright, 6150 for Mako. 2300 for Pegasus. Pegasus, he does have quite a bit to get back into this. He's looking at losing another 1,000 points from Flying Elephant. Unless any of those face downs can help him, which surprisingly looks like they cannot. Alright, Pegasus, 4 cards in hand and 4 cards face down. That's a total of 8 cards. There's Toon Table of Contents. Wow, this is really, really spectacular that Pegasus can draw all these cards. And he's gone for Toon Alligator, I guess, if he uses Toon World. If he doesn't have a Toon monster to summon, he's going to lose, so he may have... Oh, and there's Monster Reborn as well. And he's decided to pull back a Flying Elephant, and I'm guessing he's doing that just so he can be able to defend. Dragon Capture Jar is flipped up, so that was one of the face downs. And Gorgon's Eye. Well, if Flying Elephant was destroyed by a card effect on that turn, which it wasn't, but Gorgon's Eye would have negated its effect. There's a Dark Hole from Mako, so he's got another trump card now. There goes Flying Elephant. Get that off the field, just in case for an absolute calamity. Okay, Pegasus. Now, he's still got a face-down defense. He's on 1,300 points. He's... Ooh, there's Sonic Bird. And Pegasus has pulled the Black Illusion Ritual. Does he have Relinquished in his hand? Oh, and he does! He's just played the Black Illusion Ritual. He can get rid of that face-down card and have Sonic Bird attack. That face-down was Toon Alligator. We did see that get pulled from Toon Table of Contents, and Relinquish has come to the field. Now, unknowing to Pegasus, Mako does have a Dark Hole. So, unfortunately, Relinquished will only last one turn, unless Pegasus has something to block a Dark Hole. He could have a Magic Jammer, if he hasn't used it already. He used one, he may have used it in the last duel. Or I could be imagining things. Anyway, 1,400 and 2550, so Mako takes a bit of a hit here. He's down to 2,200. He's now just 900 above Pegasus. Mako, though, only with Miseru's Aim, and he draws... Oh, it's Tongyo. It's a 1,350, and unless Pegasus can block this Dark Hole, which he has not, Tongyo, does Pegasus have a Trap Hole or anything to stop Tongyo? Otherwise, Pegasus is lost. Well, Pegasus gave a little fight back at the end. However, Mako has picked this one up in straight sets in a very hard-hitting, fast-paced match that was like a candle in the wind. Pegasus's flame burnt brightly just as he burnt out. Well, alright, that was an interesting, quite an entertaining match as well. Let's check who is up next in Duelist Kingdom. I've just got Battle City up. Yugi is going up against Rex Raptor at the start of a new round as well. That is coming up. Alright, Duelist Kingdom. Scroll over. Pegasus and Mako. We've got Joey and Panic going head-to-head next, and that actually... That is one of those what if those two dueled in the Duelist Kingdom moments. that we will get to see Joey going up against Panic. And yes, Yugi and Rex Raptor coming up in Battle City as well. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for leaving all the comments as well. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, keep well, farewell.